I hope you don't go to the big man again and beg for help, because big man this time just going to spin on him.
Big Man's Happy Revelations, 1 and 2 are my favorite sections. Big Man's Happy Revelations. Mr. Enforcer has this delusion that some guy, Big Man, has been helping me, sponsoring me, and paying my way. But any clown that listens to Big Man's Happy Revelations 1 and 2, actually preschool children can do the math on that. Audio, the King of New York. Actually, Big Man did help me out very much. He started all these rumors about me out here, because I wound up living 3 blocks away from him, and he had no kind of radio station. The King of New York, and I'm that quiet.
Summertime, man. You sweat like the son of a bitch and then wouldn't take a shower for days, man. They said you were nasty. You see what I mean? Hey, Eddie, you see Birdman is a good gentleman.
Eddie, let me tell you something. Upon my reinstatement, Eddie, after I take care of these 2 low-life fucking scumbag thieving fucking leave murdering junkies over there that are scared shit about me being who I am, Eddie, I'm coming for you with everything else I got. You know why, Eddie? Because I love taking out scum, and I love taking them off the globe. That's why I got what I got, and I'm allowed to do what I do, with no questions asked.
To dump him to the side of the curb, like discarded paper, because he doesn't appreciate what anyone does for him. That's why he has the dilemma that he has.
Well, Mr. Enforcer, can you tell me somebody who's done something for me out here, other than you tell every lie, story, and rumor in the world about me? Guys, I'm going to show you what this clown made of right now. Mr. Enforcer, tell me somebody out here who did something for me. Watch this, guys.
I'll be right back. Hey, Eddie and the drivers out there, the hard-working drivers who take care of
well, you see how quick he's running, right? You see how quick he's running, because he don't want me playing the Big Man Happy Revelation video game out here. That make his story real bad. But you see how he's running, full speed with his new running shoes. Yes, sir, guys. I'm sorry, but I gotta say this. Out of everybody on my CB radio around me since I erected my antenna, other than dollar vans and taxi drivers, I met 5 men in 3 years. And that lying little douchebag ain't one of them. Now, how can I meet only 5 base operators in New York City, but yet I have over 500 screaming radios on Videogate and out there on the road? I don't know. Guys, don't forget, tomorrow morning you got all the firepower. Just start talking to him, questioning him. Don't let him run on with ghost talk stories. Ask him, say, yo, who do you know did something for Richie out here? And, watch what happens. Audio drive. Well, actually, you ain't got to watch. You just witnessed it. You watch what I did. Just a little more. Oh, the King of New York. Guys, you want to hear a lot of truth? Video number 59 and 60. Guys, nothing tops 59 and 60. Along with that statement he just made before he ran like Bruce Jenner. Bruce Jenner winning the cup. His other second obsession. You know, I'm actually glad he's more obsessed with that creature than me. I thank the lucky stars for that clown. I'm going to title this video gate, Enforcer Ran. Well, you guys out here actually getting pretty creative. It's just that Crazy Eddie is the only truck driver out here that puts a battery on his back and, does that same routine with him. So, other than that, you guys are doing all right, man. Not bad after eating 14 months of bullshit while I extracted all the truth and justice that I never promised you. The king of New York, back quiet. Hey, Faggemeyer, in my Donnie Brasco video channel, I think I made it clear to quite a few of you guys out here that even if I was the last radio tech in the land, and you guys had the last drop of water, I wouldn't do radio work for y'all. The king of New York, rockin' on.
Oh, damn it, Richie.
Hey, listen, a lot of you cats out here know me for 3 decades. You know the way I operate. Doing radio work for some low-life scum out there is like taking a loaded gun and leaving it on the coffee table in the living room with a house full of toddlers. You do the math.
Don't tell me, I know some stupid fucks that do that shit.
Well, unfortunately, dog, about 15 months ago, Crazy Eddie come find me in the morning and say, yo, I got these guys out here talking about you. Little did I know it took me a week to find out that it was all orchestrated by him. So I apologize for your last year and a half, going on 2 years, but guys, unfortunately, in certain ways, my hands are actually tied unless I bring out certain circumstances. So, doing the best I can, delivering all the truth that I never promised you in the finest of style. Run, boy, run. Hey, yo, Rude Dog, did y'all get those parts in yet?
Oh, they're making their way across now.
TY.
I think they might have left the West Coast yesterday. Yeah, I've had number 4. He has a good point. Top of the morning, Crazy Eddie.
Hey, Mike, 3 times in the video gate, or 4 times, I asked you what your 20 was because I heard your shit out there heterodyning. And every time I did it, you came back to me. The last 2 times I missed your locations. What were they?
I'm out on Breezy Point now.
Roger. No. I'm not throwing down right now. I was asking about before.
I was over there in Flatbush making my way on here.
Roger. I was trying so hard to fuck up that fake Birdman 3931 Crazy Eddie video gate, you know, on Birdman's channel. But if you want the 2 sides of that video, just type it in exactly the way it's spelled, like the hole that got filled. Check out the 2-sided. Check out both sides at the same time and tell me what you're thinking. And for those of you who are out there listening to it out there on the road, go, the king, even with the half drive, half step, and the sea level mounted antenna with that Rockamonster audio and that notorious stock mic.
Boys, you hit the Powerball?
Eddie, your little puppet thinks of my balls as the Powerballs. What you talking about?
California, Tennessee, Florida.
Hey, Eddie, you trained your little puppet to view my balls as the Powerballs. What's up with that?
Well, you're gonna have everybody and their brother knock on your door, looking for some charity.
Eddie admitting he's going to be the first in line.
Oh yeah, I'm back with my second cup of.
All right, let's see what kind of answers we can get, guys. If I can't get an answer, y'all can ask the question. So, Mr. Enforcer, can you tell me who out here has done something for Richie, other than tell every lie, story, and rumor about him because he exposed you by putting your photo, your whole family name, their criminal history, and their addresses on YouTube? So now, Mr. Enforcer, who out here did something for me?
Who does he help out here? I always say he's helping.
No, guys. The issue is who did something for Richie. I'm going to get back quiet and see how y'all New York truck drivers rock that open door. And I'm back quiet.
Sure, he's not helping with radio repair. Where's Richie out here? Is he looking to pick up a man? That's what it sounds like. Really? I think, yeah. Because I want the radio worked on by Richie, and Richie says he'll never do it. So why is Richie really out here? You got to think about that. He's looking for a man, I think, that I raised homosexual.
Eddie, why were you stepping all over him like that, Eddie? Eddie, he's not going to like this video game, Eddie. He's out here trying to cover up the fact about he cannot supply and furnish any information on anybody that did something for Richie out here, and deathly afraid to lock it up with me. Now, I know he's out here looking for men for the last 15 months, but I'm not one of them. Although it sure seems to y'all like I'm his wanderlust. Yes, sir, Eddie. Audio. Hey, Eddie, you hear all the people out here? You hear all the people out here every day saying, Richie did my radio and fucked it up? I got 500 radios on my video game channels. Do you hear any of those owners out here complaining about my work or my after finish, Eddie? Any one of them, Eddie. Over 500. Except for one. Now, when you did over 500 and you got only one running around, it's safe to say that one was nothing but a scam, because it'd be impossible for a 15-volt power supply to blow 22, as stated in the video, 22 17-volt caps. The king of New York, I'm back quiet.
I do recall you having a fucked up power supply in the past that you couldn't fix. I think that was the one, Richard. I got to go through the video archives and look for that.
Well, you know, obviously, if it's something I couldn't fix, it meant that it blew up, which meant it tried to exceed 15 volts, and the voltage regulator will blow out at 15.2. So it would still be really hard to blow 22 17-volt caps with a power supply that has to blow itself before it can surge past 15. Y'all got to get your lies straight. The hole in the wall. Now answer the question. You're out here telling them somebody, all these people do shit for me. You ran like a banshee. Who did something for me out here and can be proven?
Well, before your supply went into emergency and blew out, it was exceeding 15 volts. It was exceeding 16 volts. As a matter of fact, it was putting out 18.5 volts. All right? The voltage regulator chip. It said goodbye. It said bye-bye. And it was feeding the full potential of the secondary right off the caps. From the transformer secondary right into the filter caps, right into the man's radio. Over 18 volts, dog. And you said, oh shit, the supply went kaput. Well, you had the poor man's radio hooked up. So Richard, get out, stop your lies, Richard. And stop it when the big man try to help you.
Watch this, watch this.
We got it all on tape on in your own confessions. But just stop it, brother. You didn't hit Powerball, so you got to be out here for another 10 years acting the fool. They call me Enforcer, my second cup of Java, and I just got down.
Actually, Mr. Enforcer, when we hear you talk, that is the fool acting. I believe your buddy Birdman in his Birdman video gate, his words were exactly, because, you know, that radio drove out of my shop, shot Skip, drove all the way home making video gates he had me begging to take down. But in his own video gate, and the lie that he's stating, he clearly tells you that I brought this radio to another tech to see how Richie did, and as soon as the man put it on his table, the cap started popping left and right. So obviously you might have to hit rewind on this video gate to figure out your biggest lie. Now as far as Big Man, I moved, when I put my antenna up, I moved 3 blocks away from and did not know. And every time I keyed my mic barefoot or otherwise, the big man who thought he had a big radio had no radio at all. So he started every lie and rumor and story about me out there. Now in my favorite section, you see video gates of Big Man's happy revelations. Now when you hear the big man himself with his own mouth, you don't have to be too smart to figure out, wow, Enforcer's dead ass wrong. Big man didn't do anything for Richie. Big man started a war with Richie, not knowing who Richie was. And after a certain point in time, after he said, I spoke to my people in Jersey, you've been locked up for 22 years, that was the night I informed him, hey, shithead, I know you off the mic and you know me, but you're not going to know me till somebody points you out to me. And you know what happened? It happened just that way. The King of New York serving you up all the truth and justice, and I never promised you any truth, but I'm serving it up. So, Mr. Enforcer, what do you have to say when you listen to Big Man's Happy Revelations 1 and 2, and you figured out that 4 or 5 months after Richie moved on to Utica Avenue and took over the New York City sky, does Big Man actually get to lay eyes on him? The King of New York, rocking on.
There's a reason why I'm asking for that, man. So
yes, sir, it's in Big Man's Happy Revelations. Go to my favorite section, guys. As a matter of fact, the 2 video channels that I'm putting these new gates on, I'm going to go add that video 1 and 2 to the favorite section. And when you hear these videos, the next time Enforcer comes out here trying to sell you a dream, say, we heard it from the man himself, and he never did anything for Richie, the King of New York, rockin' on.
Push up on him, and you'll see how fast he goes bye-bye.
Well, I don't know. He's looking for a leg to stand on, guys. Tell me what it is he wants you to push up on me about, because y'all know I stepped on him the whole time while I'm beating up every lie that comes out of his mouth.
The only one you're beating up on is your own Johnson, man, and you beat it every time you hear men out there.
Well, I don't know, Mr. Enforcer. The public seems to think that I did a real good job proving every word that ever escaped your little bogus exposed lips as being a lie. And I do it in fine style to the point where they're telling you to shut the fuck up in the mornings, not me, because they figured out what happened or what went on out here. But inside any event, what is it you want them to push up on me for? That you can't lock it up or interlock with words with me? What is it, son?
I can't believe that. All the big man did for you, Richie. And you bad-mouthed the man. All the shit he did for you. Hey, did you ever give Q his shit back or what, Richie? Because I know he was pretty angry at you. He wanted his shit back. He says he's tired of your bullshit. In his own words, Richie. Did you give Q his shit back or what?
Hold on, guys. We're going to find out something here right now. So, Mr. Enforcer, You state with conviction all the shit that Big Man has done for me. What kind of stuff did Big Man ever do for me? Let's hear what it is you believe or want to sell the public that Big Man has done for me. Tell me something, dog. Tell us something. As far as Q-Tip, that wasn't the question, but since you went there, nah, Q-Tip doesn't come pick up his stuff yet. I don't drive. His radios are safe and sound right here. But I'll let him know that you're his favorite advocate, okay? Now, what stuff did Big Man ever do for me? Let's tell the public all the stuff Big Man did for me.
License from any state.
Oh, look at that, 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 look at that. You guys are too fucking stupid out here, you know that? You guys are so stupid it's unreal. And I gotta do this every morning because y'all don't know how to. I think it's hilarious.
Instead of me, man. I don't have any time for you, Richie. I gotta go. I gotta go get my third cup of Java. Then I gotta go meet my partner in about 10 minutes. 9 minutes, give or take a minute or two. So I gotta get out of here. I got a job to do, Richie. I'm a hard-working civil servant. Unlike yourself, who sits back in a Section 8 apartment collecting money from the government, my tax money, while you're out here flapping your lips, spewing out trash and garbage, Richard. That's all you're doing. They call me Enforcer, Truth and Justice, the American way. Going for my third cup of Java. Then I'm back out.
All right, Mr. Enforcer. Well, since you're running and you got to get out of there, but you're going for your third cup of Java and you cannot make up your mind, let me be clear to tell you and clear to make you understand that the first thing we will do tomorrow is pick up these issues. What stuff has Big Man ever did for me? And who out here does stuff for me? And whether or not my brother from another mother got his 2 radios back. Okay, so when you try to run away from these issues, be clear that the inquirer mind and the listening people out here really want to know just what is it you believe the Big Man has done for me. Because they listen to the Big Man's Happy Revelations 1 and 2 on the Richie Radio Video Gates favorite section. So they want to ask the same thing. They want to know what it is you know that the man himself didn't spit out of his mouth. I couldn't resist, guys. I just get him running like his favorite guy, running like his favorite creature other than me, Mr. Bruce Jenner. Oh, sorry. That's not his name anymore. My bad. Yeah, you got the hole in the wall CB shop. Listen to me, you drivers, check it out. Tomorrow morning when this clown comes out here, I hope a good number of you ask him, what is it this guy Big Man did for Richie? I know some of you already listened to the Big Man's Happy Revelations when I told him someday somebody's going to point me out to you and you're going to see just what time it is. So I know that those video games reflect that for that whole 4-month war. But inside any event, guys, push up for that, okay? He's mad because I do other people's radios.